Hello. How y'all doing? Good morning. This is called a warning to the false prophets, false evangelists, and false teachers. Now, this is in my regular 2 to 4 a.m. Bible study. Now, the Gentiles know, people who are outside of church, people who are not in church, they know that these people are false prophets and false teachers. They know that. Okay, and it's really bad when people who are outside the church know that they are false prophets and teachers, but people that are in the church are so naive and brainwashed that they don't know or understand that they are false prophets and false teachers. Now, okay, I do not see, personally, I do not see how anybody who calls himself a prophet cannot study the word. But it's very obvious that a lot of these people, particularly on YouTube and other social media, who call themselves prophet, it's very obvious that they are not studying the word. Because whatever you say, a prophet goes from the Old Testament, a true prophet goes from the Old Testament to the New Testament to confirm the prophecy. And they did not even, I did not see where they even go to the word. Okay, even confirm the prophecy. What I see are people who are saying, I ate a taco sandwich yesterday and then I had a dream. Well, if you eat a taco salad, I mean, that can give you all kinds of crazy dreams. Okay, if you eat a taco salad, okay? So some people are saying, we ate a taco salad, and a fresca, and we had a dream. And they're telling you, they had a dream about the Kardashians. I mean, really, if you want to know what's going on with the Kardashians, there's certain prophets that you should watch. If you want to know any kind of celebrity gossip, there's certain prophets you need to watch. Like the Lord has nothing to do but worry about these celebrities, okay? Now, one group says Trump said that, Trump is going to win, guaranteed. And then another group who also says they are from God says Biden's going to win and then Obama's going to come back into power. Okay, so how can God be speaking to these two different people and they're saying two different things? That tells me that they're both liars. Okay, they're both liars and they're both false. They're saying God's telling me this, and what they're saying is totally different from each other. Now, like I said, if you want to know the latest celebrity news, there's certain false prophets you need to listen to. Okay, there's certain false prophets that, you can listen to. They tell you the absolute latest celebrity news, okay? Now, what the Lord's telling me is that they're unfaithful shepherds. I mean, I know that the church, but he's talking about the shepherds. He said they're unfaithful shepherds, which means the prophets, the teachers, the evangelists, the preachers. Number one, he says there's exploitation of poor people, which this has been going on for 50 to 60 years. They devour the widows' houses. In fact, if it wasn't for poor people, none of these ministries would have over $1 million. None of these ministries would have even probably over $500,000 in the bank if it wasn't for poor people. Poor people make these ministries rich. When you see these ministries that have over $1 million in assets, poor people make them rich. Why? Because poor people are always looking for hope. Now, he talks about the signs of the times in Luke 21:10. He said there's going to be kingdom against kingdom, ethnic group against ethnic group, social unrest. We call it social unrest. Going to be famines, pestilences. We already have that. Fearful sights and great signs from heaven. Why are the birds falling from the sky for no apparent reason? There's going to be persecution of Christians. People who go to these areas to try to preach the gospel, they get spat up on, they get hit, all kinds of terrible stuff. In Mark 7:18 to 22 or 23, he says, what comes out of a man comes from his heart, adultery and deceit. Now, Trump, it was deceit for Trump not to tell the American people. He knew in January He didn't tell us to March that there was a pandemic. Didn't tell us to March. And so, but he knew in January that there was a pandemic. He knew all the details about this virus. He knew it was highly contagious. He knew that. But he didn't tell us to March, but he knew in January. We lost a whole month, February, of preparation. All the companies that manufactured PPE, they could have manufactured more. They could have had time to spray the hospitals, spray the nursing homes, spray apartment buildings. We lost at least a month of valuable time, and we cannot get that back. Because Americans already panicked. They already started hoarding toilet tissue, y'all. Now, the Bible says evil men do not understand justice. Which, Trump does not understand justice. He does not understand that young girl who got killed in Charlottesville. He does not understand justice for her. The false teachers in Jeremiah 8, chapter 8. He said they have rejected his word. They have rejected his law. They are given to greed. They are prophesied for $1 million. Okay, and they are not ashamed. They have committed abomination, and that abomination could be a lot of abominations. It could be pedophilia. It could be homosexuality, homosexual affairs. It could be witchcraft, or all three. So God said they will be punished. He said they will be cast down. God will consume them, because the Bible says that judgment must begin at the house of God. Judgment will begin at the church. He said the things I have given to them, wealth, houses, designer cars, he's going to take away from them. Now, in other words, they're going to go bankrupt. Now, some have already gone bankrupt because they're stupid. That's why they ask for money, thousands of dollars every month. It's going to be more that's going to be bankrupt and stupid. If you're going to be able to stomach that, we need $1 million by October. We need $1 million by January. We need $2 million by January. Poor people give us $2 million. Okay? It's going to be more bankrupt and stupid ones, because God's going to take away their wealth and houses and cars. Because they have sinned against the Lord, they will have no peace, they will have no health. Jeremiah 9, 2:16, he says, I want to leave my people and go far from them, because they are adulterous and they are treacherous. They go from evil to evil. Some of these preachers, they do something evil, ask God for forgiveness, and then they go do even more evil. I can name names. God said their punishment, he will feed them with wormwood. He will he will give them water of gall to drink, bitterness and woe. For their wickedness is great. He also talks about hope. In Job 3:16, he said he will be a shelter for his people. While he's judging the church, he said he will give strength to the church, and he will be a help and a shelter for his people. Your daughters shall prophesy, old men shall dream dreams. There will be blood, fire, pillars of smoke. And everyone shall see it. So why would he mention this? Because everyone shall see it. Why? Because of the modern technology. Everybody should see it. There'll be wonders in the heavens. Okay? Why? Because everyone's going to see it because of the modern technology. He will give the church to plunder, to robbers, because they would not walk in his ways and they are disobedient to his law. He would give Jacob or the church up to curses and reproaches. Famine, there will be famine. Chewing locusts, consuming locusts. Barns will be broken down. The animals will groan. And then he also, as a matter of hope, he says, turn to me with fasting and weeping and mourning. And I want to say this. If you are worried about anything, God has got a word. If you're worried about your children, God has got a word. If you're worried about your health, your finances, God has got a word. Have a nice day.